and that's very difficult, isn't it? So it's not always obvious which are the technologies that are going to be useful. I'm sure many folks on this webinar have sat in conference talks and various webinars, and they've been told about all sorts of different technologies that promise to massively change the world. But at the end of the day, how do you know what's going to deliver, particularly if you've not necessarily got anybody in-house who's able to demonstrate or be able to pick apart and understand and triage various initiatives and ideas to see what's going to be useful for your business or for your organization or whatever it is that you do. Many of the use cases for innovations they're not clear when technologies first emerge. Like a good example might be the iPhone, right? So when that was launched, a lot of people sort of laughed at how they thought it was a combined mobile phone and an MP3 player. Why would anybody want to do that? But today, most professionals can't live without one. So these technologies, they start off being one thing and they grow into something else, and it's really hard sometimes to predict, unless you're Steve Jobs and you have this, remarkable ability to identify technology. For the rest of us, how do we avoid it being a bit of a crapshoot? So the challenge, or one of the challenges around this, I think, is that often people selling a technology are the people who are explaining its value. So you'll see in conferences, sometimes you have like the lightning talks around the innovation stuff right at the end of the conference, and you have the startup founders come up and explain it, right? And that's great. The marketplace of ideas is a fantastic thing, but what it's missing is enough third-party dispassionate evaluation. There's missing enough of a layer of people who can explain these technologies and contextualize it and try to bridge the gap between those business problems and those organizational problems and the potential of the technology. So what we need is sort of trusted explainers that aren't selling specific tech, that can help publishers and other organizations understand how they can solve their individual or shared business needs, business problems.